Well, I just finished a 30-mile run to run my DEF tank completely dry. I wanted to see uh, if I could find anything different. And it did exactly what I expected. It did not shut down immediately. Um, it really annoying at 80 miles below because it would pop that stupid warning up maybe every 5 miles or less, and every time you come to a stop, and it didn't matter, it'd let you get rid of it every time. But I did end up running it down. It didn't do anything different. It didn't shut off in traffic. It didn't do any of that. And I looked back at my old video, which I'll leave a link to. Uh, the first time I tried this, I thought it had a different warning that popped up, but it turns out it doesn't. It's exactly the same warning, and I'll show it in a screenshot here. And so you can see that it just says, restricted at key cycle or long idle or refuel. So basically, you can drive until you refuel the truck safely. So I got home, no problem, shut it off. One thing I found out is, and I'll put a little clip in here of this. All right, we're home. Terminating the system. Huh. Didn't do it. Interesting. Recording started. Terminating the system. Sit here as if we just got out of the truck and let it die completely. All right. Yep, there it goes. So if you don't let the, that's another interesting one. If you don't let the truck go fully to sleep, it won't do it. But now I should have no throttle response. Wide open. That's it. Is that when you shut the truck off, if you don't let it go fully to sleep, like when the dash lights turn out, it won't trip it. I had to, in order to trip it, I had to shut it off, open the door, close the door, lock it, whatever, and then wait about 15 seconds and the dash lights went out. Unlock it, open the door, and all that other crap, get back, act like I'm getting back in, start it. Now it's at 5 miles an hour. And I refilled the DEF, and I just left it running, and everything was fine. But I thought I noticed something different, because I never filled the DEF tank. The most I ever put in it, I think once I put 5 gallons in it and filled it. And I just don't like it because I don't drive the truck much. I don't want that stuff sitting around. So I always run it pretty low, and then I put a 2.5 gallon box in it. It's not worth it to me to save a few bucks on, getting it from a pump or anything like that. So I have a consistent fill method. And now I'm going to show you first from my original video what the DEF gauge looked like after I ran it completely out and put 2.5 gallons in it. Here it is. All right. Now, I'm going to show you what the DEF gauge looks like today after I ran it completely out and put 2.5 gallons in it. See a difference? Here's what they did. They respanned the DEF gauge so that you run out quicker. You get to 0 on the gauge quicker. But there is still enough left in it to make sure that it can deal with an entire tank of fuel without polluting. I really think that's what they did. They may have done other things. I haven't seen any differences otherwise, but I think that's what this is they respanned that depth gauge so it goes down quicker, so that you have 600, 700 miles worth of DEF left when it kicks you in the butt at zero. And that is how they are going to get, I really think this is what they did. So there's definitely a difference in where that gauge went. So it definitely went higher before, which means you could run longer the old way than now, which it does not show as full as it did. So I really believe this is at least one of the changes, if not the only change to this stupid recall, is they've respanned the DEF level so that when it kicks into zero, you still have a full diesel tank worth of DEF left. I really think this is all it is. I'm hopeful that that's all it is. I wish somebody would tell us that this is what it is, but this is a difference that I have documented between my two videos, one from a couple of years ago and obviously one from today. So, I don't know. We're going to have to see. It's pretty wild that to me still, that if this is really it, that's an impressive screw up. That is an impressive screw up. And I'm surprised that this logic, if this is really what it is was not caught prior to it becoming a federal case, literally. So again, I've put over 1,000 miles on my truck. I had a 700-mile trip back and forth to Texas last weekend. No issues. Runs good. Seems to get the same fuel economy. Certainly feels like it has the same power. But looking at these DEF levels now, after running it completely dry, the old way and putting 2.5 gallons in it, and the new way and putting 2.5 gallons in it, it is not reading the same. It is not reading the same. It is reading lower now. So they are programming it to tell you you're running out of DEF much sooner than you were before. So I don't even think you're probably not even using more DEF. It's just, it seems like it on that first tank because that's been recalibrated. I really think this is it. It's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. $1.7 billion freaking dollars. I can't even fathom what they were thinking in order to get to this point. It is shocking to me. And so I think that's good for us. Good for us, Cummins owners. I don't think it's going to be that severe. I don't think it's a significant issue. Certainly more than welcome to delete your stuff as you want, but they're coming for you eventually. They've already gone after all of the the manufacturers of delete kits and tunes and stuff like that. They're going to come for the little guy eventually, and we'll see where it goes. But I'm hopeful that this is a change I've believe is true, and I think this is what at least a significant part of this mess is. That it used to allow you to run without DEF. Now it doesn't. So it will. I mean, now you can trick it the way I have it. If I filled up my 60-gallon pony tank when I had 100 miles left, I wouldn't have to refuel for 1,000 miles, and so you can still do it. But that's a modified truck. That's not how the factory sent it, so I could probably still get in trouble for doing that, I guess. But it's easy enough just to throw 2.5 gallons in it when the beeper comes on because it gets annoying. Anyway, let me know what you think. Like I said, I hope this is it. And if it is, it's great because I don't feel any difference in the truck. It still runs great. So anyway, if anything else changes or if I think anything else up, I'll let you know. Appreciate you all watching. Appreciate you all the comments and the thumbs up and all of that stuff, and the few new subscribers I've gained. I do appreciate it. So anyway, hope you're all having a good day. Take care.